Hello friends, sorry for the late start. I'm here at Ichigal Station, which is a pretty minor station in the between Tokyo and Yokohama. Officially it's a part of Yokohama, and this area is actually very nostalgic for me because this was one of the first places I used to live when I came to Tokyo. So I was living here I think 11 years ago, but I don't think I've been here since then, and it has changed a lot. Yeah, so today's walk will be along a river to some quite interesting areas that really doesn't look like urban Japan at all, but it really looks like you're in the middle of the countryside. I came here, I think I walked this path once back then when I was living here, and I was really surprised over how rural it just felt. So just a few, it's just the area here around the station, which is still somewhat urban, I guess, but I think you will all agree that 5 minutes or 10 minutes from now it will feel like we're somewhere completely different. So this stream will be about an hour long, because I'm actually going to shoot this walk in high quality as well, and publish later on my channel. So this is more of a kind of test walk that I'm doing right now, just to see exactly which route to take. It's great to see so many of my loyal followers here, even though I just published this less than an hour ago that I was gonna do this stream. Many of you managed to get here anyway. It is somewhat windy, so hope it's not too distracting. Like, this looks quite new. I don't remember this house being here when I lived around here. And I remember this cute little park where they have like local summer festival and things. Many of the local events take place in this park. Yeah, it's really windy actually. It's not too distracting for you. Oh, and I see that some of you already someone gave me a super chat already. Thank you. I need to scroll back and see who that was. Joe Wall for a drink. Thank you. Very nice. I don't think there will be any convenience stores once I leave this area, but I actually stocked up and I have a can of beer in my backpack for emergency purposes. So I also have some tea, of course, to stay hydrated. It's not too hot today. We'll see. I might regret saying that once I get out to the sunny part, but so far it feels quite okay. So I think I need to probably cross here. There's actually a lot of traffic in this area, and you will see soon that there's like this massive highway intersection over here. I just need to check the map to make sure that I take the right. Oh man, looks like I can cross it. Okay, let's take this way then. Are you connected to that Wi-Fi? No, I'm not. I should be on. Should be on 4G now. Yeah, I'm on 4G. People said the image quality looked good, at least a few minutes ago. I hope that still stands. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Pim. Good luck with the class. Just making sure, okay. So, これIchigalですね。It's really nostalgic to be there. Huh. It's the local tax office. This is what a Japanese tax office looks like. Exciting, huh? It's as great as it can be for not being 1080p. Okay, good. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm not sure how reception will be once I leave this developed area. It might be a bit spotty when I'm surrounded by fields and stuff, but we shall see. Let me do one more map check just to get my bearings straight. Okay, let's see if we can get down here. Is it windy now? Now it's actually very calm here. It was windy before when I was closer to the station, but right now it's pretty calm. So the plan is to go to a place called Jikecho, which I will basically get to if I just follow this river. It's about 5 kilometers in total, this walk that I'm doing today. So but yeah, from here on there may not be much of shade, so could be a little bit tough maybe. So here's that big highway intersection I was talking about. Yes, this is Tsurumi River, Tsurumi Gawa. It's one of the major rivers that flows through Yokohama. Wear a sun hat, yeah I should, but it's a bit too late now. But what I will do is actually I will take off my mask now, because I think from here on there won't be too many people, so it should be okay. And never mind. I think, yeah, the gimbal is okay, right? It looked like it was a bit slanted before, but now I think it's fairly straight. There's tons and tons of small rivers in Japan, yes. Used to be even more, but then the Japanese started building roads on top of them, at least in the more urban areas. Are you going to film on the way back or another day? I'm going to film on my way back. So yeah, that's the plan. It would be very inefficient to just do it like from the start again. I don't really have that much time on my hands, so. And I was kind of debating if I should start at the station now or if I should first go there and then shoot the other way around, but in the end I decided to go for this route. Okay, so here's a little map. It's actually the flooding map, so you can see we are here, right? So these orange areas is where they expect it to be flooded if there's like lots of rain. So that's the reason why there's not so many houses just next to the river, and that goes for basically most rivers, not just this one. The risk of floods is pretty high, so usually they have to leave those like areas next to the river open. Oh, I meant to ask you if you're going to do a commentary video. Yes, I will. There's more of those coming as well. It's just right now my life is a bit busy. Since you are one of my Patreon supporters, you probably knows why. So right now, yeah, I can't produce as much as I would want to, but. And right now I'm just enjoying doing these live streams too much, so for now I'll stick to this, but at least, yeah, this will be the first like high quality video that I shoot in like 2 weeks. So I hope to get back to shooting those at least like once a week or something from now on, but we'll see. Guess it's hard to live in this area without a car. Yeah, I mean, we're still within what I would consider within walking distance from the station, so around here it's probably okay, but once we get closer to the destination, yeah, then definitely you would probably need a car or be very like dependent on the probably quite spotty bus network around here. Hello Yari, better late than never. Konnichiwa. Walk here under the bridge, under this, yeah, it looks like I can. Camille is asking, any schools looking for ESL teachers? Probably. I'm sure that a lot of teachers probably left Japan in the last 6 months. So my guess is that there will be quite a big demand. I mean, there's always a big demand, but probably even bigger than usual. So once they lift the entry restrictions, I'm sure it's going to be quite easy to find a job for anyone who is a native English speaker and wants to move to Japan. Here's an old tatami shop. It looks like they're still in operation. Yeah, it is a bit windy. Hopefully it will settle down soon. It's extremely peaceful here though. Sure, it's gonna be super nice on my way back when the sun is almost setting. Where is this again? So I'm walking along a river called Tsurumi River. It's in Yokohama, in the northern part of Yokohama. So if you search for, I will write it in the chat, Ichigal Station. There we go. So that's the name of the station where I started this walk. What time is it here now? It is, what time is it? It's almost 5? 4:50 in the afternoon. Not Tsurumi, Tsurumi. Tsurumi River. Yeah, really windy right now. Sorry about that. The houses are not very densely packed anymore compared to what you usually see in Tokyo and Yokohama, but it will get more rural than this. Oh, look at this cute little kid playing in the river. Kawaii ne. Kawaii. Really sorry about the wind. Maybe you should turn down the volume a bit. I am having some issues with the gimbal. I feel these weird vibrations all the time. So let me reset this and see if it helps. Sorry. Just a moment, people. Okay, here we go. I guess you're enjoying the close-up of my hand. There we go. Hopefully it will work better now. 400. Wonder what this blue building is. Maybe some office or a small factory or something. There's a school here. You can hear like the brass band is having a practice session. I don't know if you can hear it or if the wind is too noisy. Reveal at 100 likes. lot of people having gimbal issues, really. Well, my trusty old Osmo Mobile has seen some pretty heavy use the last couple of weeks, so wouldn't be surprised if it gives up on me soon. House density looks more like suburban Australia. Yeah, I can see that. It's really, now it's like really just open land here on the other side of the river. I think it's there's a lot of what do you say, farming going on around here. It is getting pretty hot actually, so I think I mean, it's not really an emergency, but I think it's okay to open this guy anyway, Asahi today. Did you guys hear me? I actually yoshed just now, unintentionally. Kanpai! See how dusty it is over there. I wonder if they're like burning something or if it's just dust. Like sometimes they have this habit of burning stuff on the fields to kind of, I don't know exactly the point, if it's to kind of fertilize the land, something. Yeah, they are burning something. Can you see? That's why it's so hazy. Yeah, get rid of dead plants, I guess. There's lots of these really, really tiny and poorly maintained plots of lands. I guess this is like people just have it as a hobby. Grow local babies. Oh, they're actually having some sort of little market or something here. Maybe not. Maybe they're just having a picnic. So no, it's just this picnic. Yeah, wind noise. It is a bit of a windy day today, so I'm sorry about that. The rail, the steel guard is pixelating, but only that. The rest is fine. Bad sound, someone says. Kanpai. Just catching up with the chat. $480p? Okay. 480 I guess is still acceptable. Smoke fur for your phone. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, how I would attach it. I am actually looking into upgrading my equipment soon, so hopefully quality will improve a bit. I'm just trying to find the right balance between compact equipment, but still that has a little bit more versatility compared to just using a phone like this. If I could somehow attach an external mic, it would be great. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that there seems to be that there's not really that much equipment that's designed for people who are doing live streaming on the go, like I am. Like it's either just very basic and simple, like using your phone, or it's kind of like high-end equipment that allows you to do everything, but that also forces you to hook up like big mirrorless camera and all that. But I wish there was like a good compact camera or something like the Osmo Pocket, but that could actually do streaming at the same time. That would be perfect. If anyone knows any gear like that, please let me know. Yeah, I'm still also waiting for the Osmo Pocket 2, but it's like this, I don't know, there's been rumors forever. I mean, it will come sooner or later, but who knows? Maybe it doesn't have those features that I want or that we are waiting for. So yeah, like Rambalak, I mean, I basically have that equipment as well. I would just need to buy the streaming box, but the problem is that then I have to lug around like 3 kilos of gear, or like hold 3 kilos in my arms while I'm streaming, plus having that external encoder thing in my backpack. It's just going to be too cumbersome, and I don't think I would enjoy streaming as much if I had to deal with all that. That was the 5 o'clock chime, I guess. Only Tokyo can hurry up with 5G, yeah. But I don't know like how much it would help me. Even if there was like 5G coverage everywhere, that wouldn't really improve my situation. Maybe it would if also the YouTube app was upgraded and became a little bit more powerful in terms of being able to set your own resolution. Wait, I think I want to cross this bridge. But other than that, I mean, the limitation is pretty much in the YouTube app right now. It's like so not flexible at all. You can't change any settings for streaming basically. And also the app maxes out at 720p 30, so yeah, sure, virtual Japan. Let's chat later. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. I'm in Yokohama, in the kind of pretty unknown place, unknown part of Yokohama. The nearest station is Ichigal Station. I posted the name further up in the chat if you want to look it up on Google Maps. And basically I'm following this river called Tsurumi River. So here you can see Tsurumi River. She used to be called Yamato River. Didn't know that. And we are here. I started today's walk where So one thing that really annoys me with Japan is like they don't have the habit of putting the map so that north is always up. So north is like down, which to me is very confusing. I think north should always be up. But that should mean that I came from probably somewhere around here. Yeah, my walk started like further this way today. And do you take these walks every day? Yeah, for the last couple of weeks I have. I'm not sure for how long I will keep doing them every day, but really enjoy them, and it's good way for me to get some exercise, and always fun to interact with so many viewers. I would love to do some videos in northern Japan, but yeah, it's obviously, well, it's both a cost and a time issue, but traveling within Japan is very expensive, and as long as my channel doesn't generate a ton of money, it will be very difficult for me to justify like traveling to Hokkaido just to shoot a video. Very green here. It's a bit cooler too, actually. That's a cool house. Oh man, I think I need to dig out my trusty Ricoh and capture this. It's a pretty nice scene that I might use for the thumbnail for the actual 4K video later. Let's see. Okay, it's on manual mode. Not really manual, but let's see. There we go. How many cameras do you have? I don't know, too many. But that's just my little compact camera. The Ricoh GR. My proper work cameras are Nikon Z series mirrorless cameras. One Z6 and one Z7. Ah, garden center, I see. Thanks for the heads up. This looks like a pear farm. Pear? I don't know right pronunciation, but yeah, that's probably what this is. It looks like your little Fujifilm. Oh, I see. Fujifilm makes great cameras too. What kind of camera do you prefer, DSLR or mirrorless? Mirrorless, for sure. After making the switch, I think I got rid of my last DSLR last summer, and yeah, every time I hold the DSLR now, they just feels like relics from the past. Yeah, autofocus is just so much more reliable on mirrorless cameras. DSLRs have a very kind of old-fashioned autofocus system, so they can be made really fast, but they're not as accurate as mirrorless cameras, which is a pretty big deal for me in my type of shooting. Okay, thanks for the thanks for the heads up on how to pronounce pear. Then. Is that right? Pear. A lot of joggers. Ramon asked if I'm far from my home right now. Yes, I'm pretty far from my home right now. I took a train for about 20 minutes to get to the starting point. So it's on the same train line as I live. So in that sense, it was pretty convenient to get here. But yeah, it's much further south, so further away from Tokyo side where I live. Okay, thanks for verifying pronunciation. The light is starting to get golden and very nice. This area is somewhere I'd like to take still shots. Yeah, me too. I might come back here soon. After all, it's not that far from where I live, and it's just a very, very nice area. Like when I feel I need a break from all the concrete, it's actually quite perfect for that. Have you done a walk through Yokohama Chinatown? Yes. If you take a look at my channel, you should be able to find a video from Yokohama Chinatown. Mycket vacker natur. Yeah, it's actually much nicer than I remembered it, this walk. And especially on a day like today, it's really, really nice. Weather is perfect. Have you ever been to Akta? Yes, I was in Akta last month. But I've been many times. It's a nice place. Really beautiful here. Have you been to World Porter's Shopping Center? Yeah, that's the one next to the Ferris wheel in Yokohama, right? I've been there. boring place. Fuji X Pro has an optical finder. Yes, it does. It's a nice camera. I used to have the X Pro 2, but now I have the XT3. Would love the X Pro 3, but it's very expensive for what you're getting. Like, you're paying a lot for the styling of it, and like, if I would get that camera, it would purely be for like personal enjoyment. It would not make any sense whatsoever as a business investment, which is fine, of course, but right now I have enough cameras. And also the X Pro 3 isn't as good at shooting video as the XT3. So if it had the same video capabilities, I could justify an upgrade. But yeah, too noisy. Cicadas. Okay, sorry, I need to catch up with the chat again. I need to finish this beer so I have my second hand available. Look at this tropical forest. Okay, let me put away this empty beer can and grab my iPhone instead so that I can stay connected with all you people. Okie dokie. So, what are you people saying? Taxing cicadas. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good. The X Pro 3 got you excited about photography again. Yeah, I can totally understand that. It's a very inspiring camera and it's so much fun to use. So this is very cute. You see it quite often in the countryside. It's actually, they sell the vegetables that they grown here at the farm, and you just put the money in here and take the vegetables in here. That's public trust to you. Would probably not work in many other countries, but here in Japan it does. And I love Japan for it. I need a belt with a carrier for a can of drink, yeah. Oh, nice. You used your refund money to buy the X Pro 3. I guess that's good. Good to make up for like the cancelled trip in a way like that. That's a very wise choice. Helmet with beer can on both sides, yeah. And maybe the straw, so I don't even have to, I can just suck it in. That would be good. Oh, they do the same in Vermont with honor systems, so eggs and veggies roadside. It's nice. Right. Oh, same in Australia too. Honesty box. Okay, nice. So maybe Japan isn't that unique then. It's good to see that there's other parts of the world where people are still honest and can be trustworthy. So let me take a look to see where I am. Okay, I'm actually getting close to what I was planning. So I set this as the end point. It's a little shrine, and we have like 15 minutes to go. We're currently here, so I think we should be able to make that. But that shrine was just kind of like randomly picked. I'm not sure if that's actually the optimal end point for this walk, but whatever. It's gorgeous around here, and the smell is so nice as well. I think someone is burning something around here as well. I can feel that smell, but it's just so idyllic, like so quiet. I only hear the cicadas, no traffic, people are jogging, the light is gorgeous. Really, really nice. Really, really nice walk this. Someone's having a sore throat, maybe corona. Wow, someone stole a grand piano. That almost deserves some credit. How is that even possible? This is cute. Very overgrown little. I'll take a picture of this as well with the iPhone though. So it basically says that you're not allowed to play here because it's dangerous. Okay, so I have a bit of a choice here. I can either keep on walking along the river for another 5 to 10 minutes or so and then turn left, or I can turn here and walk through this little community. What do you guys say? River or not river? Turn. Okay. Any other opinions? Turn. Okay, turn left, left, left. Okay, here we go. Yosh! This feels like a choose your own adventure kind of walk. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I think that's kind of nice, right? I enjoy it too. It means that if it turns out really crappy, like if the area is super boring or anything, then it's not my fault. I can just blame it on you. So it relieves me from some of the stress, which is good, I guess. Yes, I'm supposed to follow this street here, so we can just get a green light. What does it say above the button? お待ちください. Please wait a moment. Ah, green. Aobadai. Okay, so there's a station called Aobadai, and currently there's buses going to that station from here. So Aobadai is also a little bit of a... It's not a major station, but amongst all these small local stops, it's slightly bigger. There's like a bit of shopping facilities and so on around Aobadai. Seems like a pretty nice area to live, actually. But yeah, this does not feel like I'm in Tokyo or Yokohama. This feels like I'm in some random little small village somewhere else in Japan. This is also quite common here in Japan. It's like rental storage space. So you can rent, I think you can rent an entire container if you want to, but you can also rent, like some of them are divided into smaller kind of storage rooms. And it seems like they're quite popular because we have a lot of them. Makes sense though, considering how small most Japanese people's houses are. 東京、これは東京ではありません。これ横浜、一番近い駅は多分田園都市線の市ヶ尾駅か小田急線の柿尾、その間ぐらい。And actually here we have, I think, is this kaki? I think it's kaki trees. What are they called in English? Persimmon? Persimmon trees? Not sure. Would it cost a lot to live where you're at? Probably not. I think it's pretty cheap around here. There's no nearby station, and there's not much in terms of conveniences. So here you have a used car dealer. So the prices are quoted in tenths of 10,000 yen. So these cars are like 280,000, 250,000 yen, which is like $2,500. Okay, yes. Sometimes I come across, like I had never used that word before coming to Japan, persimmon, and since I'm in Japan, it's just so much more natural to use the Japanese name of those fruits. So sometimes I'm like struggling with words like that. Like some certain words are much more familiar to me in Japanese than in either English or Swedish. I don't even know what those are called in Swedish, to be honest. Persimmon. Persimmon. Okay. Appears like you're somewhere in Aomori, right? It looks like that. Looks like I'm somewhere in a small town. Of course, there's random vending machine. Actually, I'm gonna get something here and get rid of my empty beer can. Okay. What drink should I get? Kind of want something sweet this time. Although I'm usually not the kind of person who drinks sweetened drinks. No more beer. They don't sell beer here. Bottom right. Bottom right. This one. That's just green tea. It's kind of boring and it's not sweet. Mugicha. I have a bottle of Mugicha in my bag. I want something sweet. Remo, Monster Energy, Pocari. Not Monster Energy. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just ignore your request and I'm gonna get this one. Tsubugoru. Tsubugoru. It's white grape juice. What's that? Fanta? Lulo. I don't even know what kind of flavor that is. Maybe I should... I'll go for the white grape. Surprise flavor, yeah. Okay, trying to close my bag again. There we go. Tsubugoro. Trying to get it open now, which is easier said than done. Do a taste review. Okay, sure. I'll do a taste review. Got it open. Okay. It actually has like grape chunks in it. And pretty artificial flavor. Which is not too surprising considering that it's actually just 20% juice. So what the rest of it is, no one knows. But yeah, it tastes. It's not great. Oishi or not, bimyo, which means like average, but with a kind of negative connotation. chat again. Grape chunk yummy. Yeah. How many milliliters? I think it's like 300-ish. Let's see. Sometimes I really have to struggle to find the amount. It should be here somewhere. Okay, 260 grams, which I guess would be the same as 260 milliliters. Mama. Mama. Mama is more like, it can be, it's kind of neutral, I would say, ma, or so. Bimyo is more like, more negative. I think I might wanna go this way. Tennis courts here. It's really, I'm actually blown away over how nice this area is, and how it just feels like you're in the, I don't know, the perfect like summer holiday, rural, quiet countryside life in Japan. Sorry for the weird camera angle. I'm trying to put this, I already finished this drink. I'm trying to put it away now. I need to check the map once again, because now I've been streaming for an hour. So in order to kind of make this all on schedule, I should be wrapping things up relatively soon and start shooting the proper 4K version of this walk. Okay, let's see. Now my gimbal is just being confused. Let's see if it can figure out. Sorry if I'm giving any of you people a headache. I'm just trying to straighten up this gimbal. So annoying. I wish it just had like a switch to control. Like you can control it up and down and left and right, but I wish I could also control rotation on that switch. Okay, let me check the map again. Thank you, S. Very nice. Oh, and thank you, Jenny. That's very generous. Thank you so much. I was quietly thinking to myself that, oh, people are not very generous today. And then suddenly I get some donations. That's very nice of you. Oh, thank Lucas. So you're actually the one who recommended me to come here, right? Thank you so much for the heads up. I've been here once, like over 10 years ago, but that's it. And I really forgot how incredibly nice it is around here. So thanks for stopping by. So yeah, Lucas was the one, he recommended me to come here and shoot, and that's like one day later I did. So if anyone else has any requests or recommendations, please let me know, because it's quite likely that I will actually go to those places. see what happens if I restart the gimbal again. Sorry about this. Hopefully we will be a bit... Yeah, it's straighter now. Woohoo! I wonder what's happening here. Ah, okay, he just stopped to snap a picture. I'm going to check the map again. So, Lucas, since you're here, is there like any spot nearby that I should make sure to visit? My plan was to head over to the Kumano Shrine, which is up on the hill, like where you see the sun. So that was my plan, and to wrap things up there and then walk the entire same stretch again, but with the 4K camera and film it in higher quality. But if there's another spots that you think I should visit, please let me know. So I walked from Ichigal Station, Lucas. So that's where I came from. So I basically followed Tsurumi River all the way to here. Sounds like a good walk, yeah. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to walk all the way back to Ichigal Station now. But yeah, with a better camera. They must have a pretty nice view from those houses up on the mountain. Or mountain hill maybe is more appropriate. A nice walk, appreciate it. Thank you. Very happy to have so many of you joining me for this. Laura, you're so loyal, staying up late at night to watch my streams. Really appreciate it. Or maybe you're just suffering from insomnia or something, I don't know. Take a photo here. Yes. Why are you writing in all caps? Miwamachi. Yeah, that's the place you mentioned as well, right? I will check that out too. And if you know any other similar areas, feel free to let me know. And especially if it's around here, because I live on the Denitoshi line myself, so it's always nice to have, good areas or places to visit that are not too complicated to get to. This was just like a 20-minute train ride from my house. Here's some sort of, I don't know exactly what kind of facility, but you can see my reflection and I'm not wearing a mask. Good thing it's 720p so you can't zoom in and see my face. thank you. Video Street View out in Japan. Welcome. Yes, started early today. Started the stream early because I'll also shoot like a 4K video around here now during the sunset time. Where are YouTuber? YouTuber is in Yokohama. In Jikecho. What's that the name? Keep forgetting it. How far are you from central Tokyo? Well, not that far actually. I mean, from the train station it's like, I think less than half an hour to Shibuya. So it's not like I'm totally out in the wilderness or anything. And also I can get to central Yokohama relatively easy from here, probably within 30 minutes or so as well. So yeah, we have the shrine over here. I think I will probably wrap this stream up soon and then start shooting so that I can capture everything once again before it gets completely dark. Yeah, the more I look at the map, the more I feel that Yokohama and Tokyo is just a whole big city. Yeah, the entire Kanto area it feels like just one big massive city to me as well. It's like it's impossible to say where one city ends and the other one starts. They've just grown together entirely, and then we have like pockets of greenery like this as well. So it's really nice actually. I'm a big fan of how we can go from like the most urban place on earth to yeah, something like this. Very easily. Okay, thank you, Lucas. Nice. I will take you up on that recommendation. This looks really nice. Like over there, there's some. It almost looks like there's a restaurant or something, or maybe it's just a regular house. But it has like some lights. Do you see? There's some lights, or maybe it's just a shrine up there. It looks very interesting. Look how steep these stairs are. Wow. I'm not gonna climb them. I'm tired enough after this walk. Yeah. I don't know. Should I go up here? What do you think? Let's do it. And then I will close the stream up there, and then I will start recording the 4K video from up here as well. It turned out a little bit longer than expected, 1 hour and 15 minutes now, today's walk, today's stream. But I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, even though I sound really exhausted now probably, but it was so nice. One of my nicest walks in a very, very long time. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Super chat. Konnichiwa. Oh, there is a restaurant. Wow. I want to go there. Okay, made it. I made it. Quite nice view from here. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ah, arigatou. thank you all so much for joining me today. I will take a 5-minute break, but I need to get going soon because otherwise it will get too dark. But thanks so much for watching, as always, and see you all very soon. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. Probably tomorrow. お疲れ様。ありがとう。ありがとう。バイバイ。バイバイ。